On the morning of April 10, 2001, in Scottsdale, Arizona, a quiet suburban neighborhood was shaken by a violent explosion. The blaze that followed destroyed the home of Robert William Fisher, a devoted husband and father. But as firefighters fought the flames, a dark truth began to emerge from the ashes. Inside the charred remains, authorities discovered the body of Robert's wife, Mary, and their two children, Brittany and Bobby. They hadn't died in the fire. Instead, all three had been murdered before the flames were set. It was clear this was no accident. The prime suspect? Robert William Fisher. But as the investigation unfolded, it became apparent that Fisher had vanished without a trace. He was last seen on surveillance footage, withdrawing money from an ATM just hours before the explosion.
It's hard to forget these images, even harder to imagine. It's been 14 years since police say Robert Fisher murdered his entire family and then set his Scottsdale home on fire to cover his tracks.
Tonight, ABC 15's Elizabeth Irwin shows us the latest in this still very active investigation through the eyes of someone who's been digging into this case since the very beginning.
Sergeant Hugh Lockerbie had only been with the Scottsdale Police Department 3 years when this call came in.
So I remember going there as an officer. It was in my beat.
A South Scottsdale home explosion.
I was told head to this crime scene and help out with that.
But what was found inside? Even more horrific. Mary Fisher shot in the back of the head. Brittany and Bobby Fisher's throats slashed from ear to ear.
No one should die this way, and for him to have done this, he needs to be brought to justice.
Robert Fisher's car and the family dog were found near Payson. 14 years later, Lockerbie is still searching for Fisher.
We have not been able to locate any sign or evidence of him.
Lockerbie went from patrol officer to detective.
Eventually took over the investigation.
At this point, the sergeant knows Robert Fisher better than anybody.
I've read this case, multiple times inside and out. Too many to count.
He believes Fisher is out there somewhere.
Absolutely, without a doubt, he's still alive.
And that you can help find him.
So he's going to probably have a low menial job. He's going to be in an area where he can still do the hunting, the fishing. He's going to have assimilated himself into a community where he's not going to raise any red flags at all.
Tonight, a message for the man he's dedicated his life to finding.
If you commit a crime like this, Scottsdale Police will go to the end of the lengths to solve this, to bring you to justice, and to know that you're not going to get away with this. So we will track you down, and we will eventually find you.
In Scottsdale, Elizabeth Irwin, ABC 15 News.
Robert Fisher, a former firefighter and surgical tube technician, was known for his love for the outdoors. Police believe that after murdering his family, he fled into the wilderness of Arizona, where he could survive indefinitely. Despite extensive searches and numerous tips, Fisher remained one of the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitives. Over the years, there have been several alleged sightings of Fisher across the United States and even in Canada. Each lead has brought investigators to the brink of capturing him, but each time, Fisher has slipped away, leaving only questions in his wake. With a $100,000 reward for information leading to his capture, Robert William Fisher is one of the most elusive fugitives in modern history. His whereabouts remain unknown, and the chilling question lingers. Where is Robert William Fisher? Is he hiding in plain sight, or did he succumb to the wilderness he once loved? 23 years have passed since that fateful morning in Scottsdale, but the hunt for Robert William Fisher continues. Until justice is served, the mystery of Robert Fisher will remain unsolved. A haunting reminder that not all who wander are lost.